What's up, everybody? It's Josh here, back with another Kansas City Chiefs related video, and today I wanted to discuss the news from earlier this morning that the Kansas City Chiefs are bringing back defensive end Taco Charlton on another one-year deal, and I'm a fan of this move. Taco Charlton was playing on a one-year deal in 2020, and he ended up getting hurt about a quarter of the way through the season. And we didn't get to see too much from him, but from what we did see, he was very impressive, so it only made sense to bring him back on a cheap deal once again and see what you can get out of him. Again, I'm a huge fan of this move because, I mean, let's face it, we have problems on the defensive line. We struggled to get pressure and sacks in 2020. You can talk about whose fault that is, and I've been critical of Frank Clark myself, but we've been establishing the fact that he's not going anywhere. So the very least you can do is get the defensive line as much help as possible. So bringing Taco Charlton back helps in that aspect. However, I don't think the Chiefs should be done adding to the defensive line. They definitely need to either add another veteran pass rusher that can get some pressure, or address the position again in the draft. You can't just sign Taco Charlton and say, there you go. However, I do think Taco Charlton is a potential answer for the position. We just saw so little out of him that it would be too risky to put all of your eggs in the Taco Charlton basket, but he was really impressive whenever he was here, and in fact, I have his stats in front of me right now. So in 2020, he only appeared in, 7 games. He only appeared in 7 games, and in those 7 games, he had 2 sacks, 4 solo tackles, 7 combined tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a forced fumble. He was only like one of 2 defensive linemen on our roster to even force a fumble all year long, and he only played 7 games, like I just said. So that's pretty good production in just that little time. And if you guys remember, when he did play, he very much had the athleticism to be out there on the field with some of our other starters. And quite frankly, I think if he was healthy all year long, he would have eventually overtaken Alex Okafor as the other starting defensive end. But of course, he wasn't healthy. But I did also find another stat on Twitter from October of 2020 that says Taco Charlton is 3rd on the team with 2 sacks. Him and Chris Jones are the only DL to force a fumble this year. He's generated pressure on 9 of his 38 pass rush snaps, which is a 23.7% pressure rate. Second highest rate was Chris Jones with 11.7, and that was only on 11 snaps in that game. And that tweet was from Ron_Cop on Twitter, if you want to go check him out. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of this move because, again, he's someone that can bring pressure on the other opposite edge spot of Frank Clark. And people are going to get mad when I say this, but I honestly thought Taco Charlton was more impressive than Frank Clark when he was on the field for us. It's really that simple. I thought he had a better get-off than Clark, and I believe it was the Chargers game. Taco played, I think it was like 12 snaps, and ended up recording 3 pressures opposed to 0 from Clark. Now, if you remember, Clark actually was out about halfway through that game because he had a stomach illness or whatever it was, but he was facing the same tackle that Clark was when Charlton was in the game, and ended up getting 3 pressures against that same tackle. So I think that speaks volumes. So this is a really solid signing. It's definitely going to help out the defensive line. Again, I still want them to maybe draft somebody and rotate them in there with Taco, but if you have Taco, maybe an impressive rookie that you draft with a top 100 pick, that's a pretty good position to be in, and I think it'll definitely help. I'm glad to see him back because he really flashed in limited snaps, so this is a great move. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on the news from this morning, and I'm happy he's back. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and make sure you check out www.showmefootball.com for more. Thanks.